Hello, everybody. PhriedFrog here, and this is all about sophisticated backpacks. So then we can go and look, hey, make me a backpack. Oh, another chest. So when I do this, that makes a chest. So then if anything's in here that you need to make a craft, you can do this, and it'll pull it from the adjacent thing, and boom, you got a backpack. One backpack has the size of what, 3 lines of a regular, like a regular chest. And then I think when you go iron, it increases it by 2. And then if you go gold, it's the size of a double chest, and on and on and on. It gets bigger and bigger, but all it takes is that right there. Uh, you, there you go. And you do this, this. And you got an iron backpack. Look at that. Oh, yeah, and then you can wear your backpack in your back slot, in your curios. There is lots of things you can get in here, and we'll go over that as we come across them. But what that does is you can hit the B key, and it opens your backpack, which is now a double chest. Okay, let's get deeper into sophisticated backpacks. So did a little search here in the inventory lists of everything, and this brings up everything that is for sophisticated backpacks. You have the basic backpack. We did this already. To color a backpack, you just gotta slap it down with any dye. What we're gonna do is upgrade. We already did the iron upgrade. We're gonna go gold. We're gonna go diamond. Don't have netherite yet. And then do a couple of other of these upgrades here to make our lives that much easier while we're playing. Now, there's a lot more than what we're doing to start, but this is going to give us everything we need to get things going and started so that we can do some major exploration and get a lot more stuff in this mod pack. So, but this is just about backpacks. So here we go. Let's see. So, first thing is we have the iron backpack. We found a regular backpack in our exploring earlier, but we're going to take the iron backpack and we're going to take it and bring it up to the gold level, just like that. Also, so you know if there's something in your backpack and then you upgrade it, the contents stay in the backpack. And then we can take that gold backpack and turn it into a diamond backpack. Now, if you take a look at the diamond backpack, it is huge. Lots of space. And room for 5 upgrades on the side, which is going to be very handy because we're going to be making quite a few upgrades here. First thing we want to do is the upgrade bases. This is kind of like how things get started. So there's enough stuff here to make 5 of those. Then we need to get started. Let's try making the feeding upgrade. This will take food that's in your backpack and let's put that in the small backpack. We'll have a feeding backpack. So what this does is you put it in the backpack. It has some settings. Now you can either block or allow certain foods. So let's say steak. Okay, so let's allow steak. So as long as there's steak in this backpack, and if we get hungry at all and our hunger goes down, we will automatically eat that steak. Great when you're in the midst of the battles and you're really need to keep eating, but you can't take time to stop and eat. Yeah, so that's going to be super useful as we travel. Okay, so there's the first one. Next one was make a crafting upgrade. Another super simple one, not much to it here. We do need to make a quick, sorry about that, crafting bench. Thought I had all the materials ready, and okay, there I did. Okay, so there we go. Crafting upgrade. Okay, so then this goes into the diamond backpack. Boom. Now, what that does is give you a crafting tab. And the crafting tab gives you a crafting bench, and it will pull things from here in your backpack as well. So when you're out and about on the fly, you need to make new equipment, tools, armor, whatever, it's right here. Excellent thing to have. Makes it so that you can pretty much craft anywhere you're at. And let's go for the stack upgrade. Now, what this does multiplies the number of stacks that can fit in a slot by 1.5. So what this does is make it so instead of having 64 items in a stack, you can hold 96. But you can take it one step further and go to the iron. Go to the iron level, makes it so you can have double stacks at every stack. Great when you're out and about and doing a mining trip, or you're just getting lots of stuff. What you do is you put this here, There's nothing configurable about it, but what it does is now, instead of having room for one stack there, let's see, let's just take a look here. Let's do this real quick. Pop that back open. Now watch what happens. Boop, boop. Here you have 128 in a stack instead of the normal 64. And those can get bigger, and as you add more of them, I believe they stack, so it really exponentially increases it. The next one is a two-parter. You need to make the pickup upgrade before you can make the magnet upgrade. Now, the pickup upgrade makes the backpack just pick up items, but the magnet upgrade takes that pickup and then increases it at range. So then anytime you break blocks, kill mobs, whatever's going on, those pieces will suck up right into your inventory. It is absolutely great. So there's this simple recipe. Do that there. Do another one. This one here. Now I have a magnet. Now, the way this works is you go in here, you apply the magnet, and what the magnet has is you can actually get a tank upgrade, and it will pick up experience as well. But what this does it you can tell it to not pick up or pick up. You can turn it off and on with these switches here as well. Yeah, the other ones don't have that. Some of them have the switch thing like that, and I think the food one does also. So this allows things to get picked up. Now, if you had, let's say, thrown something out there, it sucks it right back up into the back. Very handy. Also, if you are in your inventory, when it throws something in a backpack, you can just right click it and it'll throw it in the backpack. And then if you hold left shift down, you can see what's in the backpack and what upgrades are in it. And whether those upgrades are on or off. It's pretty handy. These things get very sophisticated. There's a lot more upgrades you can get. Compacting, it'll take things and compact them down to the 2x2s. But if you have the advanced one, it'll compact things down to the 3x3s to give you even more room in your backpack. You can void items. So, like, say if you're on a big long mining trip, you want to just get rid of the cobble or the deep slate, you can tell it to void those things instead of collecting them. Restock. So let's say you have things in your inventory in your backpacks that you always want to keep there. You can come up to an inventory, double right click it with that restock upgrade in there, and it will put that thing back in there. So like, say if you want to keep steak in your backpack for food, or you wanted to keep a certain block in your backpack to be able to craft with or whatever, you can do that right click and it'll do it. Same with a deposit upgrade, kind of reverses it so that you can go after a big long trip out exploring. You can double right click with that backpack on an inventory and it'll just take everything and shove it into the inventory. That is really handy once you get your storage is upgraded and you have the more advanced storage where you can dump everything into one receptacle and it just sorts it for you. This will take everything in that backpack and go and sort it everywhere it needs to go for you. Let's see, refills. This will keep a certain stack in your inventory filled. Inception lets you put backpacks inside backpacks. That's kind of handy if you have a lot of backpacks and you're going on your ridiculously long exploration and you're not coming back to your base. Everlasting, this makes your backpack indestructible and won't despawn. So if you drop it or something like that, not a real concern in this mod pack because of the Graves mod. Smelting, basically put a furnace in your backpack. Smoking, put a smoker in your backpack. Blasting, I think this turns it into a blast oven. Crafting, we did that one. Stone cutter, pretty self-explanatory. These stack things we understand. The jukebox, it'll actually play music out of your backpack. Tool swapper, this is an interesting one. It will automatically swap the correct tool into your hand, whether you're cutting stone, wood, or dirt, as it needs to go back and forth. I've never tried that one. It's interesting though. Here's the tank upgrade. So you could do a tank upgrade, and what this does, it will store all of your experience in a tank, or you can use it to in conjunction with not the battery, but the pump upgrade, and you can actually pump fluids from adjacent blocks. So I think you should be able to use that to maybe pump out lava or oil, water, whatever you come across. There's a battery upgrade. This is when you get into the more of the tech mods, when you have energy and things like that. You can put energy and power in here, and I think this allows you to use that power for items that you control too. There you go. Pumps experience between the tank upgrade and the player. That's what you would need that with that to do that experience into you and out. But a great way to store your experience so you don't lose it when you die, because I do that occasionally. Anvil upgrades. Again, just in an anvil or anything. And then these are all interesting. Never used these before. Something we might look into down the road. But this is a botanist workbench, glass blower, carpenter's workbench, loom table, mason table, alchemy bench, and a tinkering table. This has all come from the mod Chipped. So that's all of these tables here. I don't know what they do. I've never used this mod before. So we'll have to look into down the road. Looks like it does a lot of fancy bricks and different styles of literally everything. Okay, so yeah, this is how you get all of the fancy building materials. So when we're down the road building a better base, we'll have to look into this because holy moly, that's a lot of building materials. Okay, other than that, I think that covers the whole backpack thing in a nutshell. Also, what you can do is if you hold down Shift and click with a backpack, it will place the backpack down, and then you can access it like a chest. So useful if you need to do other things while you're working on this, and then you need to fill it back up again. And then it's just a Shift right click and you pick it back up again. Let me think. I think that covers all of the early game things that we want to do. Oh, that's right. I was going to color my backpacks. I want my everyday backpack to be red, but I want my food backpack to be white. That way I can differentiate them at a glance. Super easy. It's kind of hard to see those little lines, whether they're colored or not for the tier it is. All right, so thank you for watching this quick and short and sweet mod spotlight on the sophisticated backpacks. And hopefully we will add more to this later on. I might make a part 2 to this down the road if we make some more of these upgrades and I see anything else that might come in handy or useful, especially in this mod pack. So, all right, thank you for joining me. And as always, this is PhriedFrog saying bye.